Hi, this is Tim. I'm doing a, special short video blog today. I'm doing it based on some Time magazine just released a photo of Time Man of the Year with Barack Obama as the Man of the Year. And I thought that the looking at the photo cover layout, it was very impressive to me, in that it was another one of these foreshadowing type of events that the Illuminati often does. And so this is just a quick little follow the breadcrumbs as to a foreshadowing of what is to come. If you look at the go on Google Time magazine and President Obama 2012 and pull up the picture, you'll see that it is a very dark cover, and what's significant about the cover is that the outer portion of the cover is usually outlined in red, and they have it outlined in gray. And so, if you look at the photo itself, it looks like a funeral, actually a memorial funeral photo. So what they're doing is they're telegraphing to you what this puppet president, what they have in store for him. And I just wanted to tie it together because I've been watching this breadcrumbs leading up to this kind of tale for a long time. And I'm just going to give you a few pieces of information and see if you agree with me on the conclusion. I've been watching of course, I watch the program media, the establishment media, just for propaganda purposes, because you won't really get any honest reporting out of any of them. Occasionally you'll get a real story, but it's only if it serves their purpose. So I pick on Fox News quite a bit because Fox is the 666 network by Rupert Murdoch, and Rupert Murdoch is currently calling for the banning of assault weapons because of the Sandy Hook incident, along with the rest of the media, along with this is part of the Obama agenda to do the gun grab. So it's all preordained that they're going after the guns right now. But what I'm picking on Fox News for is for their poster boy of conservative talk, Bill O'Reilly, which has bothered me for a long time because his two books that he's put out in the past, which I didn't know why he's doing these topics, because it was getting me kind of like an eerie feeling. He put out the Assassinating Lincoln book, and he also put out the Killing Kennedy book. And I was going, well, O'Reilly's dyed in the wool Jesuit prop from his Catholic background and Harvard training. So he's just a mouthpiece for whatever they want to put out. So I thought it was strange that they're putting out two dead presidents, two assassinated presidents as books to get everybody to have in the subconsciousness of America these hardened conservatives' view on these two dead presidents. So I'm going, this is not good, considering that we have the first black president being Barry, who knows what his name is, who knows where he comes from, and who knows how he won the election. I mean, it's just a Mr. Question Mark all the way around. The one obvious thing about Barry is that he's been put there to bring down America, and it's very clear that by destroying the offices of the presidency and pretty much for standing everything that's not unconstitutional as possible. But aside from Barry not representing America, the breadcrumbs are leading up to that they're playing out this Illuminati Freemason scripted story of Hiram Abiff. If you know what Hiram Abiff is, he's the Freemason Messiah. He's the guy that they do all their stories around. Hiram Abiff is basically the story of Osiris and the death of Osiris and the resurrection of Osiris. So We have two presidents that died basically from head wounds. That's the story of Hiram Abiff. If you know anything about the Lincoln assassination, Lincoln's associated with saving the Union and also liberating the slaves. There's a lot of questions around that assassination, and I think it's very clear that there's a strong. You can see the Freemasons and the Jesuits all in on that one. It's a very clear assassination that all the conspirators were Catholic Jesuits and Freemasons. John Wilkes Booth was I believe that the Southern Order he was with, which is a spin-off of the Masonic Lodge, was the circle of I believe it was the Golden Circle. But he's a Freemason, and he also is associated with the Jesuits, and all the conspirators who were arrested were Jesuits, and of course, Booth basically escapes and ends up in Europe, and that's a whole different thing. I'm getting off topic here a bit, but the assassination of Lincoln. Lincoln shot in the head, which is Hiram Abiff dies from a head wound, and Kennedy is shot in the head, which he dies from a head wound. Both Masonic hits, basically. Kennedy is very clearly a Masonic hit when you look at the layout of his motorcade that day and the kill points where he was killed and the number of gunshots and the number of people involved and his own driver basically shooting him, turning around and shooting him in the face. What we're looking at these two presidents is we're looking at two presidents who died from head wounds, which is the story of Hiram Abiff. So I'm building the breadcrumbs here. So we have these two presidents that died from an assassination. And so we got Bill O'Reilly talking about two presidents who are dying from an assassination. And we got a president who's supposedly elected from who knows where, parts unknown, and he's going to transform America. And so Lincoln's known for transforming America, and he's known for emancipating the slaves, right? The releasing the slaves. Well, Obama is going to liberate all of us too. He's going to liberate somebody also. Now, this is where I'm going with this, is that Obama is in the position here playing out this Illuminati game with the destruction of America. But instead of the slaves he's liberating, what he's going to liberate is he's going to liberate the prisoners of the pit, is where I'm going with this. He is the guy, the fall guy, that's supposed to be associated with coinciding of the releasing of the Revelations 9/11 locusts, all the critters from the pit that are supposed to be released. This coincides with all this Dark Knight ritual stuff from the Batman movies. If you've been watching the Batman movie, The Dark Knight Rises is a movie that was the sole advertisement of the 2012 Olympics. If you notice all the Phoenix symbolism and the Phoenix rising, the Dark Knight Rises is also that. Now, you can say that Obama is also the dark and then Knight. He's part of the chessboard, the Illuminati chessboard. He plays a key role in being a symbol. He's not the king, he's not the queen, but he's like a knight on the board. I'm just speculating that they're foreshadowing that they're going to play out their Hiram Abiff story with Obama having an assassination of some sort with him, because that's what the Time magazine cover looks like. It looks like an assassination cover, if you want to look at it. And you're going to be playing out the Freemason, and the Time magazine is one of the main communicating magazine covers for the Illuminati. When they put out stuff on it, it's like to talk amongst themselves what they're planning. So I'm just drawing out the conclusion that I believe that Obama is supposed to be some kind of martyred Dark Knight and that the rises part also pertains to the rising up out of the pit of Revelations 9:11, and it also pertains to the rising or the raising ceremony in the Freemasonry, where when the dead president is laid in state, they have a secret raising ceremony that the Temple Lodge does in Washington to raise up the spirit of Apollo or Osiris. They use all kinds of names. It's going to be Apollo or Osiris, and which is just the spirit of Satan, if you want to get right down to it. So basically, that's all I wanted to cover. I just see that they're laying out a storyline here that leads up to an assassination of a president, a martyred president, and then the president is going to be worshipped. Like in The Dark Knight Rises, if you watch the end of that movie, they put a black statue of Batman in the center of Gotham. Gotham can either be New York, Gotham can be the United States, it doesn't matter. But they got an idol to worship there as a symbol. So just like we have the Lincoln Memorial, which was an idol to worship to Lincoln and the assassination of Lincoln, they're setting up something here for a worship of the memory of Obama, their sacrificial Hiram Abiff. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. You can either, let me know what you think, or it just looks too creepy and weird with them leading up to all this stuff. Thank you very much.